just a little bit of context before that. We very often think of, when we think of communicating our faith and apologetics, defending the faith, we very often think about speaking. And what I'm trying to convey at forum participants, the message I'm trying to convey, is that we should first start with listening. Because not all speaking actually is effective. We need to understand the other person, their belief systems, and the deeper belief system is called the worldview. You can think of it as a map, like a navigation map you use to navigate the world. And when we ask people to accept Christianity, what we're actually asking them is to replace their map, which is a quite painful process for everybody. So starting with listening and understanding what people are like, seeing the reality that's behind their words is the first step in apologetics. And you do that by understanding two things. First of all, how worldviews work, what kind of structures they are. And secondly, by understanding how a word or a phrase someone says relates to the structure of the worldview. For instance, there is this, worldviews are often viewed as a combination of beliefs, one of which is death. So what happens after death? This is a major worldview question. And imagine you're talking to a friend, and this friend says, yeah, I'm not worried about dying. You die and then it's nothing. And he just mentions that. But if you listen carefully, you're like, oh, okay. So in his worldview, death is the end, and there's nothing beyond it. And now there is this glorious conversation opportunity. You can now say, really? There's nothing beyond that. Why do you say that? Well, and you engage in a conversation, and you listen for some time. I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You ask 3 more questions. And in 10 minutes' time, you are very, very deep into the topic of death. And then an opportunity might open for you to share. What if there is something beyond death? How would that look like? This is a specific approach to apologetics that starts with paying careful attention to what's being said and connecting it to the worldview behind it, so that we use it as a conversation opportunity to go into people's worldviews and talk about, this reality.